Welcome back to Phasmophobia. We are on episode 8. We are going to do just a couple of quick solo missions. I believe no one, to my knowledge, at least not from what I've seen, is able to join with us. So that's all good. Now, we want to do probably a high school pro, just to complete that mission that we had. We finished off with 4 of every item, so that's awesome, that's cool, and that is good. We'll take 3 sanity pills, 2 glow sticks, take an extra 2 cameras, a lighter, 2 crucifixes, take an extra video camera, take 2 salt and 2 smudge sticks, strong flashlight and a motion sensor, and how many video cameras did we have? We had 2, so we should just take 2 of them. That should be good with me. Ready, up, and let's get into it. Off the bat, immediately getting going. Oh boy, I don't know why, but I've just got this, like, lingering exhaustion. I was standing upstairs making my coffee before stream, and I just kind of, like, I just put my head down to the counter and just went, oh, I'm tired as fuck, and I don't know why. Like, I had a pretty solid sleep. I went to bed. The latest I would have fallen asleep would be like 1 a.m. And I slept till basically midday because I woke up at 9 to my alarm and I was like, I'm going back to sleep. Set an alarm for 10, set an alarm for 11, set an alarm for 12. Finally got up at 12 and I was like, okay, probably should get up and do things. But oh boy, I am, for some reason, just exhausted. I mean, I've only had really meat for dinner for the last couple of nights just because I've been cooking myself sausages and steak. So I did have a bit of tomato last night, but probably not enough. I need to just do a nice big, like, I don't know, proper salad or something. I don't know, something that will make me not die too easily. I mean, I think it's vitamin C, if I'm not mistaken, which... Wait, hang on, is it? No, it might be vitamin B that allows you to get your energy out of your food much better. That might be the one I need to start taking. I don't really know what has vitamin B. I'm not too sure, really. I don't pay attention to that sort of stuff too much. I just know that vitamin C is like your fruit and stuff, citrusy sort of stuff, which I think I'm pretty solid on. I eat a decent amount of fruit, and I also, have supplements as well for that. So that's a whole thing on its own, I suppose. After this recording, depending on the availability of my car, I may or may not be able to, or I'll be probably off doing D&D. But it ultimately depends on whether Mum gets home with my car, because she's had to be using mine for a while. Salt EMF Ghost Vent. Daniel Thompson. Yeah, because I've already talked about why Mum's using my car recently, and I won't go back into it, but yeah, that's the whole thing. That's the situation that we're currently at. But it is what it is, anyways. It's not the biggest deal if I'm not able to make it to D&D. Like, I don't know, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm keen for D&D, but I understand the circumstances of what's happening right now in terms of availability of cars in our family. So I gotta do what I gotta do, anything in there? Doesn't look like it. Still haven't had one of those ones. Nothing in here. Boopity boppity boop. Checking along doorways, because most doorways you can usually get a temperature reading through. 13. Nothing in the above floor from what I can tell. Okay, nothing there. Alright, bummer. Usually if we can find the ghost early, I do quite enjoy that. But I'm going to guess it's over to the right side of the school as opposed to the left. But usually I head up, left, and around. That's where it's convenient if we have another person, because they can do the top floor stuff. But yeah, I do quite prefer this side. just because, or like the bottom half of the school, because we can easily get more gear just by going out that door or the other one over there. Still not sensing anything. The door is on the ground. That's the bummer. It's usually like I'll see an open doorway and I'm like, oh, the ghost might be in here. That'd be cool. Just the door's been pulled off its hinges because, of course, that happens normally in most areas, I guess. I mean, I guess it is a rundown school, but even still, like, I mean, I guess hinges do tend to, after a while, start to corrode and rust away. Got 13's in there. You know, I reckon it'd be cool if they went through and changed the ambient temperature of the environment. Like, as in, like, they being the developers. So, you know, the Brownstone High School. Or, like, you actually have to pay attention to where on the map the mission is. If it's a naturally colder area, then, like, the ambient environment is like an 8, as opposed to, like, a 15 sort of thing. I think that would be a nice touch. Because that way, and it's, like, actually geographically based, so wherever you click on the map to select the mission, it has ramifications. I would like that, frankly. That way there's actually like instead of just, is it pro, whatever, and like what the location is actually saying, like, hey, like, do we want to go to a cold part of the area because it will make it harder to find temperature or something. But, you know, it might have a trade-off where it's like, oh, you might not be able to find temperature as easily, but also, hang on, let me turn down the audio just a tad because I'm looking over at my bars and that looks very loud. But as I was saying, having it where having geographical locationing being a good factor in actually determining what missions you want to do. And of course, you know, for most groups, it'll probably end up being nothing really too interesting pretty soon, like after a little while. But it would be a nice touch, I reckon. Like, it's like a nice one of those little bits and pieces that you throw in there and you go, bada bing, here you go. You probably won't notice it off the bat, but you know, it makes it so it's not just, oh, look out for a 12. You actually have to pay attention to the ambient environment and pay attention to, like, what brings it lower, sort of thing. You know, having heat sources and cold sources. So, oh boy, you know, let me. Having a thing where if you point at a heater, of course, the heater's going to warm up the temperature. So, you know, you're looking for cold, and then all of a sudden it spikes to like a 30 degrees, and it's like, why is that? Oh, I'm looking at the heater. That'd be cool. Or same thing with a fridge. You know, that sort of stuff. So off the bat, still not seeing anything too cold. Perhaps it's upstairs. I'm starting to get the vibe it might be upstairs. Bathroom, nothing in the bathroom. Yep. So I hear actually apparently line of sight is the only thing that matters for the ghost. So staying quiet won't really actually make a difference if it's hunting. So I suppose I could easily test that by like talking during a hunt and seeing what happens. But at the same time, I'm not using push to talk, so you know, it could constantly be like, hey, there's audio over here, and we are aware that they do have distance-based volumes, so there's a very high potential that they've also integrated that into the pathfinding for the ghosts. So it's what I've heard down the grapevine. I can't entirely speak to its accuracy, but it's something at least to keep a note of, perhaps. That being said, it's not like I'm really a scientist of this game. I'm not a ghost scientist because, you know, I've as much as I like to believe I'm pretty solid when it comes to this game, there are, of course, circumstances where I'm like, yeah, no, I don't actually know, nor do I really have the time of my life. Well, nor do I really have, the people that I can test it with. Because usually I'm a relatively more solo-based person because I can just talk for ages. Granted, I would definitely go so far as to say that when I'm hanging out with the boys, my level of comedy, I think, goes up quite drastically. Or at least, goes up is a relative term. I'm talking more that my level of comedy is able to be a bit more utilized, whereas with this, it's like, oh, I react to whatever's happening, but past that, it's like, well, I don't know. I'm just gonna do whatever. Where did this door come from? I don't see anywhere nearby that a door could have come out of. 13.2, still nothing here. Whack. Watch, I'm about to, it's gonna like start hunting very soon. And just be like, hey, I heard you like getting ghost finger in bumhole. No, sir, I do not, actually. I actually prefer to, have the opposite of that. Not having ghost finger in bumhole. I hear movement. Maybe we're getting close. Oh, there's a 12. Odd. Oh, there's an 11. Please don't tell me it's a hallway ghost. Or maybe it's just this area. It's 10, okay. It's straight up just this area. At least we have a camera up there. Drop that one down. Let's drop that as well. I really hope it's not a general hallway situation. I could probably have actually taken the temperature gun and checked it. But yeah, so I gotta remember I should have actually probably headed the other direction because there's two of these big hallway areas, I'm pretty sure. Sir / madam, do you mind? Okay, let's head back to base and grab EMF, I reckon. And probably do a bit of a scan, because if it is in fact... Because I was getting the vibes of a hallway ghost, given that big area, but I suppose I'm not entirely too sure. That just might have been where the ghost was walking at that exact moment. I'm not too sure. I've had it, so that's been a thing in the past. Where the general temperature of the area goes down a little bit, but it's not as cold as it could be. Right, so we're looking for the top floor, and we're looking actually here. But that's odd because what? I'm confused. Right, okay. Well, we need to do an EMF for a mission anyways, so I suppose what I'll do is I'll take the EMF. And let's take the purple light. Actually, we just want to have passively this one on. James Brownstone High School. Didn't actually check my sanity. I probably should have, all things considered, but it's not really that big of a deal, I reckon. But yeah, so I can at least explain what the deal is with my camera at the moment. So this camera, to my understanding, is a 60 hertz recording camera. Or at least passively it records at 60 hertz, 60 frames a second. And so the issue with that is that our being Australia's power supply is a 50 hertz power supply. So that means that 50 times a second, there is the all the lights and stuff work on 50 hertz essentially, which the specific description of that I am a slight bit mentally dead and don't particularly recall exactly what that means, as in, like, whether it's the electrons traveling through the system 50 times a second, 50 times a second, or whatever, or 50 charges traveling through a second. I don't specifically recall the details of that. You're going to have to forgive my amount of time pushing that stuff out of my memory. So I guess that is what it is. There is a camera there, which is odd. Right. Oh, is this counted as a hallway ghost? Because I think it might be. If that's the case, that's definitely a disappointment. Well, that's a bit lazy of the contractors, whoever replaced this door, to just kind of leave it there. That book was acting a little bit wacky. Because, like, yeah, it's looking like it's the hallway, which, of course, go figure, of course it is. Zine is live. What is Zine live doing? Phasmo. Okay. Understandable. If you couldn't tell, Zine is one of the two individuals that I watch playing Phasmo, Zine and of course Captain Sparkles, because I'm somewhat of a Captain Sparkles fanboy. I wouldn't really call it fanboy, it's more of just like, yeah, I like his content. He makes good stuff. Right, okay, well, let's drop that one there. Guess let's go for a bit of a wander. Actually, we could just probably drop that one there. I'm fine with that being the case, to be honest. Because otherwise we don't have anything else that we brought. Doorways this way. I think the map actually might be mirrored or down at the I just want to just heard that door open. Interesting. Maybe I will take this purple light. Nothing on there. Interesting. Well, we've already had our first hunt, which is cool and good for me. I'm heading the wrong direction again, aren't I? I need the stairs down here. So, I've heard people say that on the stairs you actually are a slight bit slower. So generally we should probably avoid the stairs if we're being chased. I don't know whether it's entirely true. Okay. Of course, that was guaranteed to happen. I was heading towards the exits, of course. Naturally, that always happens. Um, as I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying. I thought that light was on for a moment, and I was like, huh, that's a tad wacky. Hmm. So I'm hearing the ringing upstairs. Let's just check the let's check the bloody things, the cameras, and see what we can find, because it's sort of odd, right? Yeah, generally a hallway ghost implies to me that there's a chance it might not be a hallway ghost, but at the same time I'm not sure. Um so that's the bottom floor. Excuse me. So okay, let's look at it this way. You come in, you turn left, because that'd be taking us up this way, right? But like, we know it's a big open area and there's a camera there. But at the same time, we went through this side, so we came basically all the way through and then came across. So I don't. We need to find that camera, I think. Boop boop. Not that one. This is all downstairs. I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still downstairs. One. Oh, hang on. Here's the top. What are we looking at there? Okay. Just do a quick scan. And because I'm not seeing, there's the open door that we opened. Obviously, open door that we opened. Is that, I can't tell what that is. Is this the one that we had? I think it might be. Yeah. Or that it cuts off like all the stuff we dropped over there. I'm not seeing ghost orbs though. If that's even possible to see on this one. Okay. So that's all the stuff we dropped there. It's probably the best camera that we could have at the moment. And I'm not seeing any orbs, of course. Right. Okay, alright, okay. Still haven't gotten EMF, still haven't gotten Ghost Event. Ah, boy. What's our sanity at? 25. Let's down some pills. Um... let's see. I reckon let's take the motion sensor. And then let's hopefully go and find really anything that we're looking for. Give me just a moment. Okay. So we don't actually really have anything too useful to detect things at the moment in our inventory. Don't have an EMF, we don't have a also is the light on? I can't really tell. It looks like it might be, but not sure. Or it looks like the upstairs light might be on. Actually, it might be because of the camera that we have active just up there. So yeah, it looks like there's some sort of light coming from that one. Odd that we hear the ringing of the phone. Quick scan. I threw the EMF over there. It's now 3. 4, 2. Okay, 2. That means we've got freezing temps. Interesting, interesting. And it seems very localized to this area as well. As in, like, it kind of has to be this area, it feels. So, let's take this, and let's go for a wander, I guess. Give us a sign. Maybe I should grab my camera. And I guess I'll just plop this one down. I'll do it over here, actually. That feels kind of good. Good to know where my camera is. Just take a photo of that. Nothing. Okay. Give us a sign. But yeah, as I was saying, when it hunts, given how much stuff I bought in, I don't really want to risk dying and losing it all if possible. Like, if I can avoid that whole death thing, that would be pretty nice. I would like that. There we go. That was irritating. I was just trying to go for a quick old wander, and they're doing stuff like that on me. How could they? I just want to peruse the school grounds. Find out if this is an adequate location for children to go to. I was going to say my children, but I don't want it to be implied that I have any. Give us a sign. There we go. Oh boy. Can we not be caught on that bench, please? Thank you very much. You know, I thought we were getting hunted again. You know, I'm starting to consider the option of just walking around and seeing what happens. Because, like, we've not seen anything really interesting happen so far. Yeah, we're at 2. We've hit 2.4. We've hit below 2 a few times. It's not in there. As long as we stay in this area, yeah, 2 again. And then it spikes up anytime we go into any of those rooms. It's very low down along here as well. There's another 2. We're hitting freezing temps pretty quick. So either we're going to find a room that's like heavily negative, or it's a hallway ghost. Oh, I think we found it. Oh boy. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, gotcha. See, and that's why we keep looking, because that high freezing temp thing is cool and all, but we know for a fact that there's still a chance that being low isn't inherently freezing, which means now we also. There we go. As I was saying, we at least know where it spawns from. It's trying to like call us over there. That's the vibe I'm getting from that. This thing is heavily hunting us. But yeah, heavy freezing temps. It hasn't found us yet, so I'm starting to believe that perhaps it could be a revenant, and I don't like the idea of that, frankly. Okay. Anyways, I have a lot of very loose fitting shirts. This is one of them. And this is why, you can see down to like here on me, which is like right where like my rib cage sort of joins in. Maybe I need to grab another shirt at the other on the other hand of it. I reckon it's a demon. With the amount of times that it's attacked so far, you'd be hard pressed to convince me that it's not a demon. Now, note I'm being very careful in approaching the room. I reckon I'm probably at 0 sanity, all things considered. So let's try and get out of here before we get our asses destroyed. But yeah, I reckon it's either a demon or there's a hole in the floor. It's either a demon. You mind, ghost? Demon? Revenant. Luckily, if it's been a revenant, we've gotten lucky, definitely, so many times. The fact that we've been able to hide each time. This is a push door. Okay. And we're out safe. Excellent. Oh boy, I reckon I'm at 0 sanity. I've got to be. Like, with the amount that thing's hunting, and the fact that, like, it feels very close every single time. I haven't gotten the heartbeat yet, but it feels like I've got to be 0 sanity. And if that's the case, I'm going to down a bunch of, like, 2 of the pills that we've got there. We know where it is, which means that we can start actually striking in on what we need, but yeah. What do we got? I'm seeing a single digit. Yep, 0 sanity. Okay. There we go. Now we're at 80. We've got the EMF reader. Okay. Crucifix. Crucifix. Do I want to grab 2? 2 is probably a smart move, all things considered. Just slap down 2 of them. We don't have any other way to read for any other things, but that's fine. Protection at the moment is our #1 priority. Making sure that we don't die is realistically what we need to do. We didn't see EMF get too high, and I'm thinking it must kind of spawn a bit back because every time it feels like it's taken a little bit of time to get out of the room each time, but I don't know. Alright, anyways, I suppose let's see what we can do. In other news, I've been grinding out the Minecraft server. Have I passed Stairway? I did. I'm dumb. Yeah, I've been grinding out the Minecraft server a bit last night. I just spent a bunch of time harvesting potatoes. I've started trying to box in the underground part of the house, or the castle, just to separate it from the outside area. So that way it doesn't look like it's just a floating thing. Granted, it looks like it's sitting on a box of dirt, but you know, that's better than it not sitting on anything. And I was considering doing some landscaping and making it on like a sort of a cave sort of area, sort of style design. But I suppose we'll see what happens. I'm not entirely too... Sir, do you mind? Come on, keep coming. Come on, keep coming out here. Do what you want. There you go. Gotcha, pussy. There we go. We ain't about that, fool. Get done. Get dunked on. So it can only hunt if it spawns in the back areas. EMF was kicking up. I didn't see how much. Alright. Spooked me just a tad. But that's fine. I think as of recently, my like tolerance for this game in terms of spookification has sort of gone down. Like, I've gotten complacent, and I think that's what's messed me up, honestly. Actually, I should probably just throw the camera there. Because that's how it always happens, right? Is you get comfortable, you start to be confident in your abilities. You know, like, I can handle this. This is fine. You know, I can juke around. I've juked around those poles all the way over there in an attempt to just get around a ghost, and I've managed to succeed after it was chasing me. But you then learn what also can happen, and like, thing is as well is like, it's not even that I'm scared. It's just that I know that like, there's a certain level where I've invested so much into this mission in terms of monetary value that by losing, if I lose all of my stuff and we just keep losing, I'm back down to the start, and that's what, like 60 levels worth of grinding gone in terms of monetary value, which I'm really not too keen on. Granted, I can probably solo professional missions, but it's just an irritation that I'd prefer to avoid if possible. We've got our ghost event now. We can do salt. Yeah, sure. We'll salt it up. Rave stick, rave stick. Boof, 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 boof. Dee, 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 dee. Yeah, so our sanity's starting to lower again. I didn't check what it was at, but I can tell already by the speed at which our sanity's dropped so far that there's a fair chance that if we aren't quick and if we aren't efficient, that we could straight up be hunted again. And while we're preparing, and have ourselves screwed over because we're like we know where the room is, so we're heading up towards the room, which means that it spawns as we're heading there. Especially if I'm not paying attention and just talking, I don't notice the light flashing. Then I'm like, oh yes, blah 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 blah, whatever. Oh man, look! Would you look at that? The ghost is now eating our ass, and that's not good. Ah yes, ominous red light. Even though that was something that I actually set up. Salt, salt, and salt. You don't like salt, do you, bud? Not a fan of salt? Should probably go grab my camera. Deliver the camera a bit closer. Well, I'm ready to duck into one of those rooms if I need to. I've got that sidestep prepped. Like, you know when you're playing like football or something and you're like running forward, but you've got that like foot positioning just in case like you need to dive to the side. So you're like running and you've got your feet like ready to go, just like the sides of your feet like almost itching, ready to take the pressure of like being all of the weight on the side as you launch. Yeah, that's basically what I'm at the moment. In game specifically, though, even just talking about it, I'm like sort of just like feel like I can feel the like weight of my feet, and I can like as I'm thinking about like putting weight onto one side, I can kind of feel that tingle of like, yeah, do it, you won't. But yeah, you get the idea. Regardless, I'm like as I'm thinking about it, it's making me recall memories of that exact feeling. Okay, walk through the salt. We can get him to do that soon enough. We'll get this and that. How's our sanity looking? 60%. Okay, so he's probably going to start hunting, but we need to get these up here. If we can get them placed down, ideally we can know exactly what's going to be going down. I'm willing to bet it is book and spirit box. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's book, spirit box, and freezing temps. I think that's a demon. I'm pretty sure it's going to be these three things. Given the amount that it's hunted before when I was on low sanity, I'm willing to bet that it's this set of stuff. What would happen? I mean, who would have seen that one coming? I guess. Just like place it up. Up there we go, and it's like that one JonTron bit where he's trying to tape the brick to the roof, and he like slaps it up there, looks away, and it drops and hits his elbow. And he's like, "Ow, my arm!" Or not his elbow, sorry, his shoulder. It's like, "Ow," and like drops to the floor. Which, of course, is a bit exaggerated. A brick to the elbow would hurt, but probably not that much. I suppose it depends on how it hit. If it hit it like if it hits with like the corner, then yeah, that would suck. How old are you? Do you want us to leave? Interesting. There's our salt. Our salty, salty salt. Fingerprints. Oh, hello there. Cool. Fingies. Should probably go and grab another camera. So we got fingies, or freezing temps, fingies, and spirit box. Poltergeist. Freezing temps, spirit box, fingerprints. That's a wraith. Ah, interesting. A wraith. They have the allergic reaction to salt, don't they? I believe so. Can quickly verify. Wraith. Wraith. Where is it? They have the toxic reaction to salt. That means they can't be tracked by footsteps. Coolio, gotcha. Easy peasy. Which, actually, let me check my challenges. What is that other challenge we had? Because we are basically done now. If that's all three of the challenges. Like, sure, I could go and take some extra photos, but like, thing is, in a circumstance like that where you don't have any sanity pills left, where it's already attacked a bunch of times and it's starting to get a bit concerning, you don't want to risk staying there and getting killed, especially if you're soloing it. Like, sure, if there's like four people, you can just burn out through all your photos, but solo, where, a $15, $5 photo could be the end of you don't really want to risk that. Anyways, freezing, freezing fingerprints and spirit box. Cool, right. Bada bing. That was definitely a mission that existed. $280. So, because that's roughly like what? 10, that's 60, 80, 10, 90, 100. 100 times roughly 2.8. That's pretty solid. Though, at the same time, that doesn't account for all three of these, which was also another 30, 55. So we made 155, including these three. Doubled, so roughly, it's probably like a 1.3 times modifier, I reckon, is how it goes. But let's see what we got. Brownstone High School. I don't want to do another high school. It's an amateur farmhouse, an amateur prison, intermediate asylum, professional high school. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass, thanks. Like, I've done my fair share of. I'd solo high school, which, keep in mind, high school, recommended team size 3. Like, I just solo 100% of that. Like, I feel like I'm doing pretty solid with that. Granted, I already know the map off by heart. I think I want to, like, chill. Just take my time. Maybe play a map that isn't going to make me lose my sanity and slowly break me IRL. Now, all things considered, those missions, like that one mission almost took me an hour. Like, we're at 50 minutes now, and that's the one mission we've played. Which, I can't say I'm particularly too happy about that idea. Salt will take 2 of them, smudge sticks take 2, 2 tripods, 1 strong flashlight, 1 motion sensor. Um, yeah, I honestly, I like to have relatively short, like 20-minute max sessions, or like missions if I can, because that way, it's not just let me grind out solo one map for an hour. Like, sure, I can talk for an hour. I do it all the time. I stream 6 hours a day at this point, roughly. Like, that's cool and all. But thing is, it's just boring once you've done. Like, after you. Like, especially when you're just walking around trying to find where the ghost is, it's like, come on. And I try and make sure that, anytime I'm running a stream, I try and guarantee that everyone is. Or that there's something at least interesting that you can watch. Like, sure, I know that. Sure, I know that to some degree people like just having the background audio, and of course, I very much appreciate those people who stop by and decide to have me as background audio. God knows that I listen to streams background audio all the time. But yeah, it's one of those sort of circumstances where I want to at least have something there for people who actually are watching and stuff. Okay. Crucifix EMF. Oh, it's this map. Where we enter. Oh, we're entering. Wait a second. Hang on. Oh no, I think I know roughly where we're looking. Hang on. This from that map there, that looks kind of wacky. Maybe not the EMF one. This camera and torch. Because yeah, it's this map, right? If I'm mentally remembering correctly. Yeah. Okay. Because it. Right. All right. I guess I might have just read the map wrong, or the green is placed at the wrong place. I don't know. It was kind of wacky. I also didn't check that room. Bone on the floor in here? Nope, there is not. Bummer. I like having an easy bone. I I didn't mean it in that way. Get your mind out of the gutter. But of course, all right. If that's how we're doing it, sure. The ghost is here. Excellent, fantastic. Okay, great, cool. Now, is there a... There's a doll there and there's a bone there as well. Fantastic. Alright. Throw that. And then we... Oop. Wow, photo. Such a good photo. Interaction, excellent. Bada bing, bada boom. Bone on the ground of this room. And collected... Excellent. Well, alright, Ghosty Ghost, if that's how you want to make it be, sure. That's all good with me, you see. In, out, quick mission, easy peasy. Spirit box, crucifix. Probably best to throw that crucifix down ASAP, Boopity boppity boopity bop. Bam, pow, got him. We'll drop this on the mat here and hope that covers us for at least a little while. Where's the lights? Is it here? It is. Do you want us to leave? How old are you? Gotcha. That was pleasant. Usually it's something along the lines of death, kill, kill, death, murder, murder. Cool, spirit box. Boopity boppity boopity bop, spirit box in place. Very fresh. So that immediately, spirit box is one of the ones that... Oh no, never mind. I was going to say it feels like it lowers it quite significantly. But no, there's still actually a few things that like spirit box. Murder. Okay, book and EMF. And then smudge sticks. Easy, we can probably take care of that pretty quick. Boopity boppity boop. Boopity boppity boop. This ghost is going to get turned into goo. Boop, 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 boop. We're just going to drop this on the floor. And this one on the floor as well. EMF of 3 already. Good to know. Good to know, indeed. I like a quick in-out mission like this anyways, though. Like, from having a 50-minute long mission to, like, we're now, like, 6 minutes in, we already have one of the things, we found the location, and we are basically set up to go. I'm liking it. EMF, yep, easy. As long as we don't proceed to then, you know, get our asses slapped, we'll be right. But at this rate, we're doing pretty good, I'd like to believe. I could actually probably just turn on the light and vary everything in here. Oh, okay. Hello, sir. Interaction. Excellent. Perhaps it's a poltergeist. Sure. Given the throwing of stuff around. Which, to be fair, I usually find this place has a lot of poltergeists. At least maybe that's just analogical analogical evidence, analogy, and etc. I'm not seeing any orbs. Maybe I'll put another camera beside it, heading over to the other area. Or at least looking through the other area. This, and take a rave stick, why not? Okay. Cool. Where can we put this one? Maybe on this box here. Ooh. That should be a good AoE view. Alright. We'll quickly check through that camera. See if we can find any orbs. I'm not seeing freezing temps yet either. Number 3. What do we got? Not seeing orbs. Alright. Nothing there. Then I'm going to take this, and we're going to take the salt. Let's go. We got purple. We can see if we can spot any fingies. Fingy printer. There we go. Boop. Throw that maybe a little bit more in the center if we can. Boop. There we go. And any fingies on here? Nope. I don't believe I opened this door, so there's a fingy printy. Excellent. That's the wrong item. This is the one we're looking for. Boop. Fingerprint. Fingies. So, I'm thinking it's a spirit, a wraith, or a poltergeist. I'm thinking it's honestly a poltergeist. I suppose I should probably grab this torch back. Come through here and just check. Oh, there is a fingerprint. It's very subtle, though. Yep. So that's the first time I've actually seen a fingerprint on a light switch, because usually they are quite subtle. Alright, no film in that camera. Suppose let's head out back to the van. What do we got? Boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 boop. We are at an hour, and that means that this mission is taking at least 10 minutes. Which, to be fair, with a slow walk speed, I don't blame it. We're still... Oh, nice. Crucifix and smudge stick. Okay. Smudging it up. What are the possibilities? It was a spirit, a wraith, or a poltergeist. Spirit is the orbs, I believe. Wraith is EMF 5. Poltergeist... Actually, poltergeist might be EMF 5. Hang on. Poltergeist is orbs. Wraith is freezing. And spirit is ghost writing. Okay, well, it goes so far as to show my lack of memory of that stuff. I just remember that EMF 5, spirit box, and ghost writing, I believe, is demon. I actually should probably remember Reverend as well. Oh well. There you go. Have fun with that one, bud. If it's a spirit, it's not going to like the smudging. Okay. Book. EMF. I should probably go and... Sir, do you want to stop spinning the doorway, please? And coming at me? Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Okay, righto, tighto, Manny. My dude, bro. It's that's a smudge stick. William Martin. Coolio. Grab another camera. And our sanity went down quite heavily just then. So let's up that just a tad. And we'll get the motion sensor, why not? Still no orbs. We still haven't gotten him hunting yet, but that's fair. That's fine. I haven't really been going out of my way to annoy him. Boopity boppity boopity bop. This should be easy. Easy lemon squeezy. Just drop that there. That should do a nice big coverage over to like here, give or take. Okay, we've got our camera. The door's looking a little bit wacky there. Do we have an interaction? We do not. How are you telling me that looking at this door, that there is no interaction with that? Okay, right. That was a waste of 2 good photos. Maybe I left it for a little bit long. Oh, there's the ghost just chilling over here. Hey, you want to write in the book for me, dude? You want to do a bit of writing? Or, like, do anything, please? Show yourself. Come out for a photo. Give us a photo. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Bro, I know you like being over here, but it's chill. Get more thingies. Give us a sign. I'm curious, actually. He's seeming to like in here, but no, temperature does not agree. Still no freezing temps yet. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Give us a sign. A ping, oh man. Give the message from Sir Matthew. Yeah, boy. He's asking if I am up to hang Savo. Yes. Quickly respond. They're fresh. Cool. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Because, so, Matthew and I have been talking about testing out a small idea that we've had where, how do I put it? It's an experiment. And it's an experiment regarding the creation of a D&D map. Specifically speaking, it is... Ooh, we got a bit of footstepperonis. Take a photo of that, and then hopefully that counts. It did not. Okay, let me go grab another camera. We're essentially in an effort to allow proper sort of integrated world building with our group. Matthew has designed a map. Chris has said he's interested in designing a map for the hero campaign specifically. And I already have designed a map. So, it felt like the natural progression was that we collate all of those maps together and see what happens. And try and actually work on a proper, you know, this is our world. We have this many, you know, continents or whatever in the world, seeing roughly what's up with that, how do we like it, etc., etc. The good, etc., and the bad, etc. Anything in here? I'm not sensing anything. Anything on the light switch? Not sensing anything. Hmm. Pretty sure I found the fingerprint here. But there's also most likely a fingerprint on here as well. Where's our EMF? Right here. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Cool. Give us a sign. Show yourself. Show yourself. Give us a sign. Hmm. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Hmm. Where's that book? Over here. What was Poltergeist? Spirit box, thingies, and ghost orbs. Right, well, we still haven't found spirit box or thingy or ghost orbs. Actually, rather is the one I'm looking for. The word. Oh, hello, sir. Yeah, and it's moments like that that are confidence boosters where you go, oh boy, that thing was on my ass and I still managed to survive it. Hell yeah. Like, he dipped off over here for some reason. I don't know what was up with that, but like, yeah. We did pretty good there, I'd like to believe. I didn't actually get to place down this, a recording device, because I wanted to check over in that area, because he's been pretty commonly active over there. Um, Let me take this and drop that over there. Because, well, clearly that's where he spawned, isn't it? This beard is something I'm definitely not used to the feel of. Moustache and beard. Like, the beard itself I'm getting kind of used to, but the moustache still plays, like, still annoys my mouth, and it's kind of weird in my lips. I'm trying to, like, make sure it gets out of my way. Cool. Crucifix. So we still haven't done that one. We've been taking a lot of good photos. We're out of photos. Oh boy. Give me a moment. Okay. Yep, there's our orb. That's what I was looking for. Slorb on the norb, like a ghost orb. And it's a poltergeist. Who called it? I called it. Yeah, boy. Good stuff. The amount of throwing around of garbage that we were able to tell was there. It had to be orbs, honestly. Crucifix. Do we want to try and get it to hunt? we're not going to really gain anything from getting it to hunt. So I guess I'll just come over here and I'll just start spraying salt everywhere, pissing it off. Ah, yes. Cool. Good for you, bruh. Hunt me. Come at me. Come at me. Oi, dickhead. Come hunt me. Hunt, 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 hunt me. Hunt me. Hunt me. Hunt me. Let's go. Come on. Come on, man. Activate your hunt. Let's go. I'll move this a bit further forward. Come on. You can do it. Come hunt me. I'm gonna go find out your name and I'm gonna start saying it, and you're not gonna like it, my guy. Well, I told him I was gonna go find his name, and he's gonna be like, oh no, my name. I don't know why I'm angry at my name. It reminds me of when I was alive. William Martin. William Willie Martin. Willie Martin. William Martin. William. Squilliam. William, come on. William Martin. William Martin. William Martin. William Martin. William Afton. William Martin. William Martin. William. Oh, William. 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 Bruh, don't burp in my ears. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here, fool. William. Oh, William. William. Oh, William, where are you? William Martin. If you were an artist, we would call you William Arton. If you were gassy, we'd call you William Farton. If you were top of the class, we'd call you William Smarton. If you liked throwing sharp objects, we'd call you William Darton. I can't think of any others. William Martin. You must be called that because you run a supermarket, a mart, if you will. William Martin. Oh, hello there. Okay. Didn't expect you to be so close. William, come hunt me. You won't, pussy. Let's go. Come on. Come at me, bro. Let's do this. William, oh William, where art thou, William? Come on. Yep, opening and closing doors and rolling shit around isn't too impressive. William, you're making a mess of your house, William. William, oh William, William, oh William. William. He's gone through a bit of assault. William. Oh, there he is. He's walking. This boy be walking. William. Come on, William. William Martin. Let's go. Come on. Come on, bud. William Martin. Let's go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, William. William. Will I am Martin. Let's do this. It's gotta have set up a crucifix by now. Come on. He's got to have. Like, there's no way that he hasn't. Three. Yeah, okay. We set off the crucifix and my sanity's like 0. Alright, let's get out of here. We pissed off William Martin enough. And $220. Very fresh. How much money do we have? 500. Solid. Do quite like that, I gotta say. Ridgeview, Roadhouse Amateur, Brownstone. I don't really want to do another Brownstone so soon. Not while I'm soloing. Like, thing is, when you have multiple people and you can split up the work, sure, by all means, do big maps. But, like, soloing it, I'm like, nah, I'm cool, thanks. I don't really want to do another farmhouse. I like the just regular roadhouses. Like, it feels more kind of, you know, not relatable, but like comfortable. Like, it's like a small little area. You scan through each thing, bada bing, bada boom. You're right. You know, rafting. Okay, we've got a few things. The Ridge View, Asylum Intermediate, Prison, Pro, Bleasdale Intermediate, Grafton Intermediate. Come on, I'm level 73 now. Like, I mean, the levels don't really matter once you reach like 15, but still, come on, guys. Intermediate Roadhouse. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so disappointed in the lack of good missions that I've become a vampire. Congratulations. Create private. Come on. I should be able to essentially just choose what missions I want, as in, like, I want it to be this map at this difficulty. Ridgeview, Roadhouse, Intermediate. Bleasdale, Farmhouse, Intermediate. Tanglewood, Amateur. Come on, guys. Really? I'm level 70. Brownstone, Tanglewood. Tanglewood Intermediate. Let's dip out of that one. Come on. Edgefield. Nope. Oh, bloody hell, really? What is this horrible luck? Give me just a regular house. I know that you think I'm good enough to handle large areas on my own, and I am, but I just want to play a nice small house that's at a regular difficulty. And by regular, I mean professional difficulty. Come on. Edgefield Pro. Yay! Finally! It only took us 5 minutes. Let's add... Oh, excuse me. Let's add in sanity pills. 2 glow sticks. Flashlight. No, we don't need a flashlight. We'll add in cameras and a lighter. Crucifixes. Crucifixion. We'll add in a video camera. We'll add in 2, actually. Spirit box, no. Salt will take 2. Smudge sticks will take 2. We'll take 3 tripods, just in case. Boop and bop. How fancy and ready and cool and good is that? That is very fancy, ready, cool, and good. I don't know why ready is a part of that list of words, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't stress too much. It's all cool and fine. It's all good. All good indeed. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Fantastic. Some of it splashed up into my eye. Excellent. Well, on the bright side, I'll have caffeine in my eyes as well as my body, I guess. I guess that is what it is. Fair enough. Give me just a moment. And I'm back. Alright, let's see what we're working with. Oh, it's this map. Okay, cool. I can do this. Light switching. So I wonder if that actually is like a hint on what it could be. Like, they say like, oh, this one's a violent one, or like, you know, the light switching could easily be like a poltergeist, or like we could expect to find fingerprints. I wonder if there is a correlation in that, because that inherently could mean we already know what the ghost is. Now, here's something I want to try, right? Because this is something I saw on a video. Interesting. So, from a range, I could just be like, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Because let's just say during a stream last night that I was watching, I don't know when it was actually filmed. It might have been a couple of days ago at this point, but it was revealed that apparently Kara Corvus and Jack, I don't know his stream name, sorry, um, were trolling Sparkles by by taking the remote and flicking it on and off every once in a while. And that, I think, would be an interesting prank to pull on one of the other people I might play with at some point. I suppose we'll see. Alrighty, nothing over here by the looks of it. There's no Ouija boards either, it seems. Now, apparently, as well. Damn it, okay. So I guess I'm just glitched in there. Apparently there is something you can do where you can, like, walk up there or something. Please don't be a basement ghost. This area, at least, is manageable if it's a basement ghost, as compared to the other area. Mother bitch ass. Of course, it's a basement ghost. And it's freezing temps as well. And that includes out here as well, apparently. Well, at least we found the ghost. EMF. And we'll take a camera. I know where I can place the camera anyways. What's our sanity looking? 71. Interesting. It kind of feels like our sanity dropped pretty quick there, so I'm going to keep an eye on certain possible combinations of ghosts. The ones that drop your sanity quite quickly. We want this one, and we want to probably just throw it like there. There we go. Because, yeah, it's like -10 in here. And I think this is a combined area. So all the basement is considered one room. Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Alright. So, crucifix salt motion sensor. Let's actually quickly check here. Not seeing any orbs. Maybe we'll take another camera. I'm gonna regret not taking a crucifix here, I almost bet. Like, I know for a fact that it's gonna start hunting while I'm down here, like now, I reckon. And sure, we'll put one there. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do her. That'll do. Look, guys, it's hunting. I was totally right when I said it was gonna hunt. Nah, I guess we got lucky. What's our sanity at? 61. Okay. So after this run, we should grab a sanity pill or two. I should actually probably check the cameras. I'm not seeing any orbs. What about on the other one? Okay, we don't have the biggest or the best view from there. But no orbs. Okay. So it's probably not orbs. Excuse me. And my brother should be home in just a moment. I just looked down at the clock and it's like the exact time he gets home. I've already opened the door, luckily for him. Mum was like, hey, I'm going out to, what did she even say she was going out to do? I don't even remember, to be honest. She was like, oh, I'm going to go out and do something or other. And I'm like, cool, cool. And she's like, oh, make sure that, oh yeah, that's right. She, needs to renew her working with children check thing. I don't actually know why, because she works in a prison, so I presume that's, not something you really need to do anything with children with, but I suppose it's just because, it's part of the legal structure that you kind of just need to have that check done. I think at least, though I'm not particularly too sure. I never actually really checked. Maybe it's so she can help out Alex with school or something, or like, driving people around and stuff. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not particularly too sure. I tend to not really ask. It's a situation where I trust that she has her reasons, and because of that, I don't really bother. She can, she's a big girl. She can handle it. Feels like I got a little lump on my face. That's irritating. Brave stick, activate. Then we activate our salt here, here, and here. Coolio. Oh, we already got one walking through the salt. Interesting. I'll take a photo of it, even though I don't actually see any footprints. Yep, no footprints. Okay, cool. I'll deal with that maybe later. I remember I was watching Captain Sparkles and he was completely confused over the footprint thing, but that's fine. He can. I'm not going to be that guy who like goes and tries to explain it all to him because, well, that's not that fun. I figured it out on my own. I'm sure he can handle it. He's a big lad in muscle at least and age. Um, Not necessarily height, but that's all just a running joke that I'm sure everyone's heard way too often. Maybe at some point I should just start stalking out just every run with maximum everything. I could probably actually do that, all things considered. It'd be definitely possible for me. It feels like it's out here. Oh no, it has stepped on the stuff there. Guess I'll drop that there. What else did we bring? Oh yes, the motion sensor. The Moto sensor. Can confirm that is Dunzo, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Pour that lemonade. Boop. Yep, there's the motion sensor that just procced, I guess. Boop. Oh boy, it's a mobile one. It's like yeeting around, I guess. So ironically, we don't have any way to check the bottom area. I guess we need to do this one next. Guess I'll take another camera with us for good luck. Okay. Boopity 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 bop. Bam, pow, got him. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do you want us to leave? Okay. Fantastic. That's EMF going off. That's a 3. Death. Spirit box. Nothing yet. Guess I'll drop another camera there. That's just our camera repository, which is much different than a camera suppository. Don't worry about it. Don't ask the difference if you don't know. Okay, easy peasy. Let's grab the purple light and we'll grab another rave light. Why not? It's totally going to start hunting whilst I am in the house this time. I can almost guarantee it. I reckon at least. Or it's going to try. Let's drop this one there. Righto, tighto. I know why I threw my purple camera down, because I, did actually have room in my inventory. Nothing there. Though I am sensing breath, that's freezing temps. I didn't actually write freezing temps down, really. We were very freezing temps when we came down here. Wraith, a mare, or a demon. Delicious. I love that combination of things. We just hide in here, but I'm pretty sure hiding in there is a bad idea, from what I've heard at least. There we go. That probably works a little bit better. Wraith, a mare, or a demon. Got him. Probably go and grab some salt. I suppose we're just in and out fast enough that it's not going to be able to hunt us. I'm totally expecting to hear thonk as it closes behind us, as it starts hunting. Oh, well, you have actually tons of sanity. Damn. I was under the impression we were a lot lower, but I guess not. That's all cool with me anyways. This is the one we moved. Oh no, that's the one we didn't move. We actually have quite a good view now, actually. Damn. Nothing from that corner. But that's cool and fine. We could actually... Oh, we don't actually have another one. Go figure. Hold on just a moment while I clear my throat once again. Okay, easy peasy. At this point, I think it's more me just drinking, milk very often. That's screwing up my throat quite badly. Okay, we want salt here, salt here, salt here. Easy peasy. Let's now come over here. It could easily be a wraith, I think. Wait, what was the wraith, mare, or demon? Because if it's a wraith, that means it is fingies. Like it's fingerprints. And because we just had a wraith, right? Wait, hang on. Is it wraith? Oh no, wraiths are salt. Right. But wraiths are salt and they can be tracked by fingerprints, but they can't be tracked by footsteps. I don't know if we had a wraith before. No, we had a poltergeist before, that's right. Because 3. Show yourself. Oh, bitch ass, hello. Motherfucker, what? Why was he already over there? Well, there goes a bunch of our gear. I'm going to bet that is a wraith. I just threw something down, I was hoping. Was it a wraith? I don't think it was a wraith. It was a demon. What the what? Alright, well... Look at us. Look at our list of things that we no longer have all even. We need a therm. We need photo cameras. Firstly, 1, 2. Lighter, we'll grab one of them. Video camera, 2 of them. Spirit box, no. Salt, we'll get salt. Smudge sticks. Motion sensor. Strong flashlight. Sanity pills. Therm. 2 glow sticks. Okay. Well, we're almost fully back up to 4s across the board. So that wasn't as bad, but... What? How was he in the kitchen? I guess he spawned on the stairs and just droop out of the door and then was just trying to chill there and wait for me. I don't really know. Ironically, being in the basement there probably would have been the safest option. But that's dumb. Whatever. Righto, whatever works, I guess. Add 1 video camera. 2 salts, 2 spirit smudge sticks. Add our tripod, a strong flashlight, a motion sensor, a therm, 2 sanity pills, and 2 glow sticks. And let's go for 1 more mission. Hopefully, in somewhere good. Leesdale, nope. Grafton, I shouldn't have added all this stuff. Okay, whatever, we'll do Grafton, that's fine. Ready up, and let's go. Whatever works, I guess, sure. Luckily, we load in pretty quick. Oh, that's why. I was looking at that door, and that's what flipped me around. But no, you can very barely see a green line there. That's our entrance. That's all that stuff. Gotcha. Boop, boop, boop. Easy. Gotcha. Violence. EMF. Smudge sticks. Photo. Okay, let's grab our combo wombo. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Get the light on, and let's start moving breezy. Okay. Alrighty tighty, let's do this. We are master ghost hunters. Master disaster. Etc, etc. The chair's been tipped. I don't know why that is. I feel like instinctually my response is to try and pick up the chair and start cleaning. Like move this hand towel over onto here. Same thing with that one, they can both fit there. Etc. There's our bone as expected. Excellent. Give me a moment. Now I'm seeing a 12 again. Oh boy. It's here again, isn't it? Of course it is. Go figure. Well, quick in-out mission, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, let's do this. Let's move. Full speed ahead. I could probably have turned on some lights and left a light in there, torch in there, and just 3 things bring. But that's fine, it's cool, it's good, if anything. Grab our book. I don't think it's going to be thingies this time, to be honest. We'll leave the torch here and we'll grab this. Actually, what we'll do is let's flick that on and we'll place it onto here and we'll take this. So hopefully we can get a good coverage. That way we won't miss spirit orbs like we did last time. Because last time spirit orbs was like our main thing we were waiting on. That's right, I didn't take a torch, so that's fine. Flick this on. And then we've got to flick the one over here on as well. Here you go. And we'll just plop it in the corner right here. Should hopefully see a good solid area. Drop that, easy. Place you there. You can go there. I really feel like that I'm missing a torch or a light switch somewhere. G'day, mate. How's it going? Damn it, he disappeared. Bummer. Okay. So EMF at. Or, go figure. And of course, that was in like that one moment I didn't have my camera. Bummer. Oh well. We can actually check on our sanity as well. Because that was a ghost event, I'm pretty sure. So, let's see what we're working with. EMF was our thing. Yep, we found that. Our sanity is dropping a little bit, but not too much. Bummer, I could have gotten that photo. Ah, it sucks. We'll grab that torch, actually. As much as I like not having to take in the torch. It's whatever. It's better to have the torch in there anyways. And we'll take the spirit box. Why not? Excuse me. Okay. Boop-a-doop. Motion detected. Is that the boy? If it is, I might need to wrap up. See that light flickering over there? Quickly just check my phone. I'm going to guess it's not the boy, however, because if Matthew had turned up, he would probably have opened the door by now. And my app on my phone closed. That tells me who is here. Okay. Nothing here. Not yet, at least. Do you want us to leave? How old are you? How old are you? Do you want us to leave? Okay. I saw the door was spinning out of the corner of my eye as well. We didn't even get that. Okay. What about you? Still nothing. Oh boy. Door being wacky, that's fine and cool and dandy. Okay. I do, however, see some ghost writing in the book. Excellent. That be some writing. All writings. And then we'll place this down as well. So we'll hear the boopity boop as he walks around. I should probably place some salt in front of it as well. That's all good. That's all fresh and all cool. Okay. Right. Still nothing from what I can see. Did I open that door or no? I don't know. Oh well. We'll grab one of these. We'll grab a crucifix as well, actually. Because we roughly know at least where it popped up. I don't know if that inherently means that's where it spawns, but it's as good of a place to start as any, I do suppose. I also might not have gotten light, or might not have gotten spirit box, because those lights were on, but it's fine. Place that there. Now we're looking for, of course, the little doll. Dole. Here it is. No bone here either. That's fine. Let's throw you. Take a photo. And that counts as an interaction. Easy. Let's go grab another photography camera. The photography camera. Somehow that balances. Honestly, I don't know, but it works. Good with me, honestly. Boopity boopity boop. Let's keep it moving. Wob 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 wob. Freaking crack of my spine and back. What do we have here from what I can see? Nothing yet. The lights over there probably don't help either. Take this, and we'll take another crucifix. Just in case. Wonder what would happen if we just, like, made a pentagram of salt. Might do that, I don't know. Just for the name. I mean, pentagram, you can't really make. Oh, hey, fingies. That's good for me to see right there, indeed. We should go and probably grab ourselves the camera so we could take some photographs. Very nice. Good to see that photos or that thingies are in fact on the menu, because that means we have a lot of potential for photos and such. And then we'll grab one of these rave sticks. Shame we can't have like the rave stick like hanging from our belt, and we just walk around and be able to see where the stuff is. Bruh, this man's likes playing with the doors. Yeah, we'll plop that there. Why not? Frisbee. Yep, there's a photograph there, and a photograph there. And he's turned on the light for us. How convenient. Which is a photograph there. Anything on this side? Because that's like a bunch of fingerprints. Oh, and also an interaction on that one. Which isn't the... Wait, hang on. Yeah, that's that one. Get more fingerprints. Now I wonder. I'm not going to waste that photo there. So we have one more verification photo. Ah, oh boy. No interaction. Oh boy, what was that? Right, where'd our torch go? Here. That's weird. Yep, there's another photo there for us. Oh boy, this man's loves slapping his hands against everything. Which all things considered ain't a bad thing either. Means a lot of photos for us. Bip, bop, bam. Look at all of his greasy, greasy hand marks. Still need a photo of him himself, but that's fine. Smooge sticks. Let's quickly down some pills. I almost said a potion. Been playing too much D&D recently, apparently. Let's quickly drink ourselves a potion. Make sure we have maximum optimum health. Boopity boopity boop. Boopity boopity bam. This is how it be. Now, I believe this is the one we threw. And we'll come over here and photo that as well. We're just going to presume that those worked. Alright. Let me come turn off this light. Oop. And we'll drop this here, go for another spirit box. Do you want us to leave? How old are you? Are you a boy? Do you want us to leave? Yo, Arthur, what's happening? How's it going? I figured you'd fallen asleep already. Nice old early night. Never hurts, though. Fair. But yeah, what's been happening? We're hunting some ghosts. Some ghosts. Seeing if we can find anything to get us paid. You know how it be. We died and lost like $500 worth of stuff in the last run we did, which is a bit of a bummer. But oh well. Capture a photo of the ghost and smooch sticks. Alright, well let's take salt for now. And then with everything. You're really liking Hollow Knight. Yeah, I hear it's just one of those sort of games that everyone who plays it seems to enjoy it very much. So I might get it at some point. But yeah, you murdered a giant dung beetle. As you do, I suppose. As you do. But fair. We do have that one... Oh, we have 2 crucifixes down, actually. They are seeming a little bit worse for wear, but that might just be the angle of them. There's a fair chance it's just going to spawn directly on us and just destroy us. But fair. But very fresh indeed. I've been watching Captain Sparkles play with like a few other people playing a game called Raft. I think everyone kind of knows roughly about the game, but like it's one of those sort of games that seems to be getting very, very. It's getting a lot added to it, which is kind of cool. So I've been looking into possibly playing it at some point. In Brazil, they're called shit spin beetles. Fair, fair. I mean, that isn't an inaccurate name for them, though. Either keep in mind, like that is basically their whole deal is that they take shit, they spin it up into a ball, and then they roll around with it. Like that's basically what they do. I will light this house on fire. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Nothing in that camera. How's that temps looking? Still not freezing. But yeah, oh well. We still haven't found orbs yet, so what's the possibility? It's ghost writing fingerprints is the other thing we've got. So it's either orbs. Oh, it's orbs or EMF. Oh boy. I don't like the idea of it being an EMF, I'm pretty sure. This EMF, I think, means it is our big old Revenant boy. Should probably go and grab my camera or find where I've placed my camera. Because there's one there. Yeah, I'll go and grab another camera so that way I can like take photos. Because I missed the bloody photo when it was in front of me anyways. Like it spawned and I'm like, where's my camera? I went to grab it, spun around, took a photo, and then proceeded to be a moment and a half too late. In the start, you won't enjoy the game much, but when you play it more, you'll start enjoying it. That's fair, yeah. It sort of reminds me in that aspect of how I experienced Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, right? Because I got it for my birthday, and there was another because we started watching a movie and playing, and I started playing Pokemon Explorers of Sky, and it was like Drop Dead Fred, I think was the movie. It was like just some movie about like some girl with an imaginary friend who actually I think is real or some weird stuff about it. I don't remember the specifics, but Drop Dead Fred was an interesting movie, and I associate those two games together. But I started playing. I started playing. Was it Pokemon Explorers of Sky? And I started like I got like a day or so, or like an hour and a half into the game, and I was like, "This is kind of boring. I'm going to stop playing." And then I remember, like a couple of days later, I was talking to one of the boys, and they mentioned Explorers of Sky or Explore the Super Pokemon Explorers of whatever, like that generation, because they had Sky Darkness and something or other. And they were like, "Oh yeah, it was pretty good," and I was like, "Huh, okay. Well, I guess I'll go back and play it." Went back, played it, actually very much enjoyed it. First time I played it, because I'd played like the first couple of Explorers games, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool," but like I don't know. And yeah, now I'm like, you know what? That was actually a very fun game, and I did very much enjoy it. Too. Okay, you're over here now, are you? Give us a sign. Same thing happened to Hollow Knight with you. That's fair. Because yeah, I know one of the boys that I talk to roughly. I wouldn't say on the regular, but like, okay, whoa, oh, we have embraced the purple. That's whack. That's kind of cool though. I think we already took a photo of in here. Yeah, but yeah, basically, it's one of those sort of circumstances where one of the boys told me about Hollow Knight and was like, "This is a really good game. You'd enjoy it." And I'm like, "Fair, fair." I mean, all things considered, I enjoy a lot of games. I'm very plot based. If it's got a good plot and it's got a good sort of story to it, I'll enjoy it. Or if it's got like good, fun, like you know, platforming mechanics or something like that, I'll probably enjoy it. I'm a very easy person to please when it comes to games. Like, hell, I like games that I just have watched like if I've watched a stream of a game and they made like a joke or something, I will probably end up liking the game because it reminds me of the joke. That's how relatively easy I am to please when it comes to games. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. So, I hear apparently Matthew wants to hang out at some point soon. I don't know whether that means that he wants an excuse to not play D&D later, or whether that's his way of being like, oh yeah, hang out before D&D or whatever. I mean, I suppose we'll find out soon enough. I'll probably, well, it depends on what time he turns up, and if he wants to go to D&D, I'll probably be like, yeah, okay, I guess we'll drive up. If not, then, well, I already know my reasoning for not going. Because I've actually thought about it a little bit. Because, it's not, like, how do I put it? I am one of those sort of people who very quickly and very often likes to not have to go out and do things. Like, I like to be able to just sit at home and just enjoy hanging out, playing video games and whatever. So, in those circumstances, I do very much like not doing things. But I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Because, I don't know, I'm already part of a very fun D&D game. I don't want to risk playing another D&D game that I'm, like, I don't know, I'm half-half on the players at the moment. Because it's like, yeah, we got like two or three players that I'm pretty happy about, but then like the other guys I've not really ever dealt with it before in terms of D&D, so I'm not entirely too sure. I'm not seeing orbs. You know what? Let's just go and annoy this ghost. Michael White. Alrighty, Michael. Michael White. Walter White is your brother. Michael White. Mikhail White. Michael. Michael. Michael, show yourself. Can I get a photo? Can I get a hoorah? Michael. It's Critical's brother. True, actually, yeah, true. Charlie White's brother. Good call. I didn't even think of that. Michael White. Michael. Mikhail. Michael. Michael. Michael White. 3 EMF. Show yourself. Give us a photo. A photograph. A graphical photography. Apparate in front of me so I may take a photo. Show yourself. Okay. Let's hope that counted. I'm gonna go and check real quick. Because we have one photo left and I don't want to lose it, and it looks like it might have counted. Yep, that's all 3 things. Excellent, awesome. Right. We need EMF, and we need... What is it? Hang on. It's a spirit or a revenant. Spirit box is the last thing it has to be if it's a spirit, otherwise it's a revenant. I don't like the idea of a revenant, not gonna lie. How's our crucifix going over there? Still up. Frisbee. How old are you? Do you want us to leave? Do you want us to leave? How old are you? Alright. Give us a sign. 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 Can you give us a sign harder, please? Come on. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. 4. Give us a sign. Up, there we go. There's our EMF 5, and there's our excuse to leave, because fuck that, that's a revenant, I ain't about that. Let's go. Full speed ahead to the door. The Dung Beetle's boss area is literal shit, literally. I mean, I would be surprised if it was anything else, to be honest. That's sort of like the whole thing about Dung Beetles, isn't it? It's literally in their name. And it's a revenant, cool. Let's get out of here. Screw that, I'm out. I did also call it wouldn't be ghost orbs this time, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. 235. Alrighty. Well, I'll tell you what. I think we've done pretty good. I'm going to wrap up this video, and then we're going to move over to some Darkest Dungeons. So, if you've been around for Phasmo, I very much appreciate it. If you've been here for a minute, moment, or the entire stream, I very much appreciate it. As always, thank you for coming, and I shall catch you in the next video. Thank you, and goodbye.